You know that feeling when you wake up in the middle of the night, and something just doesn't feel right? You can't explain it, but every hair on your body stands on end, and you know, you're not alone. I had that feeling every time I passed through Whispering Hollow. I just didn't know it was already too late to escape. My family moved to this small town called Marlow. It wasn't much, a few shops, a small school, and a bunch of old houses. But there was one thing that always caught my attention. The locals never talked about it. The older people warned us to stay away. They said it was better left untouched. It was a place known as Whispering Hollow, and they said it was cursed. It looked innocent enough. A secluded forest, deep in the woods, surrounded by towering trees that almost seemed to touch the sky. But the moment I stepped in, something was off. The air was thicker, like it was holding something back. The silence in the hollow wasn't peaceful, it was waiting, like the forest itself had a heartbeat, waiting for you to make a wrong move. At first, I thought it was all in my head. But then, I heard the whispers. At first, it sounded like the wind rustling through the trees, but it wasn't. The whispers were words. Soft, barely audible. It was like the forest was speaking to me, urging me to stay longer. To come closer. But every step I took, the voices grew louder, more insistent. I tried to leave, but something wouldn't let me. The path back home seemed further and further away. It was like the trees themselves were moving, shifting, trapping me in. Then, in the distance, I saw something, a figure. A shadow. Someone standing in the middle of the hollow, just out of reach. But as soon as I blinked, it was gone. I should have run, I know that now. But curiosity got the best of me. I walked toward the figure, each step feeling heavier than the last. And that's when I heard it, a voice calling my name, soft, but unmistakable. My mother's voice. I turned around, but no one was there. The air grew cold, and the whispers became a chorus, chanting my name, louder and louder until it felt like my ears would bleed. The whispers weren't coming from the trees. They were coming from the ground. From beneath me. And that's when the truth hit me. The hollow, it wants you. It doesn't let you leave. The people who disappeared. They weren't lost. They were taken. The voices, they're the souls of those who ventured too deep. And now, it was calling me to join them. I ran. I ran as fast as I could, but the trees seemed to close in around me. I stumbled, falling to the ground, my heart pounding in my chest. I tried to scream, but my voice was drowned out by the whispers. But then, I saw something. A shape moving toward me, a figure in the distance, slowly, creeping closer.
I don't know if I made it out. I don't know if I'm still here, or if I've already joined the whispers. But I'll tell you this, if you ever hear whispers calling your name in the dark, don't follow them. Don't even look. Because the hollow isn't just a place. It's alive. And it's always watching. Always waiting. I don't know what happened after I passed out, or how I ended up back in my bed. But every night, I hear it. The whispers. And the figure in the hollow is always there, waiting for me to return. And soon, I won't be able to resist it anymore. It's already too late. So, if you find yourself near a forest at night and you hear whispers, don't look. Don't step in. Because once you do, Whispering Hollow owns you. And when it calls, you answer. If you want to hear more stories that will chill you to the bone, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on what you think lies beneath Whispering Hollow. But remember, if you ever hear whispers in the dark, don't listen too closely. Because once you do, the hollow might just come for you next.